you to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt wins. Right, the bouncers guilt wins.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here in Manchester, delighted as always to be joined by Stephen Swifty Smith. Are you still known as Swifty now you're retired?
Swifty's done now.
Well, we're here in Manchester. I've just seen your little brother Liam. He's a little bit of light work down in the ring. You're always around him. You're a tight-knit unit as a family. How's he been looking this training camp?
Good, you know what, listen, he was really frustrated with the injury he had when he had to pull out last time. That was annoying for him, but you know what, he's back now, he's got himself in really good shape, and he's confident and he's ready for the weekend. You know, fight week for everyone, and it just gets the intensity going and the excitement levels getting right up there, and he's ready to go.
Eubank's changed trainer, 6 weeks out from the actual fight, so he's alongside Eubank now. People who know Eubank, he trains guys like Terence, Crawford. Do you think that's going to make a difference in this fight? That fight that's only been with Eubank for 6 weeks, he's been out in Vegas. Are we expecting a different Chris Eubank this time round?
Not really. I don't think. You know, Chris Eubank's not Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford could have had anyone in his corner, I think, for most of his fights, because he's an exceptional talent, and then type of people come along once every now and then. The same thing about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather could have had anyone in his corner, probably won the majority of his fights. I don't think he really relied on his corner that much, and that's no disrespect to the trainers, but I just think sometimes people are that talented and that good, and I think people are reading a lot into Eubank when, you know, you've seen Terence Crawford, he's an exceptional talent, but if you look at Eubank and you read into his corner work, I've watched the video of Terence Crawford having a conversation with his mate in the crowd about how he's getting on. I think it was against Porter, and then goes out and stops him the next round. So how much he was listening to Eubank, I don't know. So with respect levels for Eubank, yeah, he's done it as a trainer, but he's done it with an exceptional talent. So do I think he can make a difference on Chris Eubank? Probably not.
Liam, though, I mean, he's up, looks strong at 160, but I looked at the governing bodies in the rankings, and he's number 2 at WBO at middleweight, and he's 4 with the IBF and WBA down at 154. For me, as a guy looking from the outside inwards, I think he looks better at middleweight. You probably had these conversations. Where's he better? Obviously, you know him. Is he better at 160? Is he better at 154? Where's he going to go?
Listen, I think he's had a career at 154, and sometimes I think everything happens for a reason. I think he got this opportunity, and you know, he pushed for this fight at 160, and he's just turned 35 now. So a move up in weights, never a bad decision when you're in your 30s. I think it allowed his body to settle into the weight well, and he looked really strong at it. So I think it happens at the right time for him, and I think it suits him. I think 160 is a better weight for him now. Doing a couple of fights at 160 and then going back to 154, would he be as strong? I don't know. It's a bit of an unknown. So I think I prefer him at 160. I think go and beat Eubank again, and then you solidified yourself in that division, and you've earned your world title opportunity, which will come.
Golovkin's at 160, just sitting right behind Gennady Golovkin. I mean, well, Liam's style, Golovkin's on a little bit in age, but he's got an absolutely tremendous style. I mean, as a fan, I'm just like that, mouth watering.
Yeah. And it's an unbelievable fight to wet your lips for, because I think style-wise it can only be a good fight, and you know, on our side is obviously Golovkin's age. He's a special fighter, but he's 41 now, I think he is, or whatever. He might be older. So I'd rather fight him in his 40s than in his 20s, 30s, put it that way. Do you know what I mean? So that's a lot better for us. But it's mouth watering, and I think any of the champions think Liam would jump at. I just think it's a case if it's Golovkin, then all the respect in the world, but it's a better name on your record.
Right, one final one before I let you go. I think the team's leaving here, Stephen. How does this fight end?
I think, listen, it could be earlier this time, but I think Liam lands. I think Liam gets a reaction out of him and jumps on him and gets him out today. I think Liam stops him again.
Stephen, I'm looking forward to it. Good to see you again, big man. I'll see you soon.
Nice to see you, mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
You to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt wins. Right, the bouncers guilt wins.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.